Hey, it's your boy. I'm back. It's been a minute. I know. I know. I know you guys are upset. I know you guys miss me a bunch. I miss y'all too, if that means anything. But yeah, 2 weeks it's a while. Just know that those 2 weeks were not wasted. I was actually being productive, but at the same time, I was also very tired too from work and whatnot. Then coming back home and learning the software and whatnot for my app. Just a lot of stuff, and like it's just back to back stuff, and a man gets tired, and I just knock out KO. But it was the same sob story I told you guys last video. It's the same situation, but soon, don't you guys worry. Soon enough, I'll have like a little bit more free time, and like things will just slow down on that side of this things when it comes to work and whatnot. Just don't worry, I'll return. But in my absence, it has seems that like a lot of shenanigans has been going on. Like I'm on Twitter. I see the TikToks, bro. I watch the news when I can, and just it's insane. The craziest thing really being the Luigi shooter guy. Like, if you guys aren't aware, there was this man who didn't know his name at first, but he assassinated a CEO of a healthcare company. And then, like, he finally got caught or whatever. And it turns out he did this because, this healthcare company denied claims from like a lot of people and money. Like, it's just a very, like, insurance companies are very slimy. Men took him out. And then he just got caught, like, I think it was a couple days ago. Crazy part is, man's got sold out for like 60K because, like, the people were, I'm not gonna say they were with him, but they weren't against what he did. That made sense. Like, it's not like it was kind of in the situation of, we know he did a bad thing, but this company's kind of sucky too. And if he doesn't get caught, we're not gonna be too mad about him not getting caught. Like, people were kind of like gonna turn a blind eye if they did see it, except for this one McDonald's worker, whose name I'm pretty sure they released, but I forgot. I think it was Nancy something. I don't know. The point is, turned them in for 60K because, like, the FBI was offering 50K and NYPD was offering 10K. And it turns out that the kicker to all this is she's not even going to get the 60K because when it comes to reporting people for awards, for the NYPD needs like for most cases, you got to call a certain number. They give you like I won't say verification code. Tell the person the verification code when you're trying to turn the award to get the money. So she called 911 instead. So now she's not going to get the 10K from 911. Then you move to the FBI. Just like when it comes to rewards for FBI, I learned this today. So when it comes to when you want a reward from the FBI has to nominate you for the reward, and then at that point, it has to be taken to a committee. Then also you gotta wait for like the trial to be over too. So you gotta jump through like a lot of hoops and shenanigans to get this reward money from the FBI. Even though you turn in the information, then they're gonna be like, "Hey, listen, we gotta nominate you first. Gotta go through all these hoops and ladders to get this reward." Then even then, they could deduct money from the reward because depending on what their tip was, maybe it wasn't that important. Maybe they were already trying to get through. They already had the information, kind of. Like, they could finagle it in a way so that you get less money than your actual reward money, which is kind of insane too. Because like it's kind of like with insurance also, where you have like this life insurance, and the company itself try to like find ways of finagling so you get less money than you actually owed. So it's just like kind of full circle with her. I don't truly feel bad, but at the same time, that's kind of sick. But again, you're getting like the system like right in your face too, like how this is really just a corporate world in a sense. So that was the crazy story, first off and foremost. And then there was something else, bro. Oh yeah, it was I think you guys remember this is like a while back. Her name was like Lily Phillips. So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys probably don't know. Maybe you do know. But this girl Lily Phillips in like one day slept with like 100 dudes for OnlyFans. Like in 24 hours, 100 dudes for like her OnlyFans, something like that. Insane number, just insane. So that was over Twitter for like a little bit. But then it was like recently, it turns out that was just like her warm up because like now she's trying to break the world record and sleep with 1,000 dudes, not 100,000, but 1,000 dudes in one day. And I'm just thinking like, just hearing that out loud, like you're gonna sleep with 1,000 people in one day. That's insane. That's like a physical feat, an endurance feat. That's a lot going on. And I'm just like, how are you gonna do that? What's the plan here? Like, just the semantics of like how you gonna sleep with 1,000 guys in one day. It's gonna be insane. Like it's gonna happen at some point. I think she's talking about doing it, and then like I think there's ways around. Like I feel like when it comes to sleeping with people, like body count wise, I think if they're all in a room, like you have like one girl. I think she's gonna probably do like maybe five guys, something like that, and maybe that counts like five in one session. So like you just do that like a couple hundred times, you get you 1,000. I don't know. They'll figure out the math on that. That's the Guinness World Record thing, how they make the rules for that. And then on top of that, the reason why I brought her up is like this was like a couple days ago, but it's somewhat relevant is because like a documentary of her dropped on YouTube by some guy named Josh something, Josh Piquetter. I don't know. He dropped a documentary of her and like the making of that video, like why she did it. So like that was just crazy to me just to see, like not only is she it's like insane feat, but she also got a documentary too. Just like a lot of hype going on behind this, and I feel like this is going to just get more guys in there to like want to buy the content to see like how does this work. So that's just a crazy thing to hear about. And on the side of other crazy things, I realize it's kind of just me talking. I should have said at the beginning of the video what this video was. I kind of just wanted this video to just be like my thoughts about things seen on the internet, Twitter. Just so like keeping the theme in mind. So like thoughts on Twitter, Thursday thoughts featuring Twitter, something like that. It's not Thursday, obviously it's Wednesday, but you get the idea. Like I'm thinking I might start this, having talks on Thursdays. There we go, talks on Thursdays. That's actually decent. So yeah, so that's my plan. So this is like I want to say the prequel of me just practicing like how I feel about this. Because I kind of do just like talk about things that are just on my mind, things I see. Because like a lot of things go on, and yes, it would be easier and very money wise too would be better. Just making multiple videos about one topic, and like posting that video, like making like a good 6-5 minute video. But at the same time, I kind of do just like just sitting down, just rambling on. So I feel like with most of these topics that go on the internet, I might just combine them all just so I could just talk about it like I'm talking to like a homie. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the thought process as to why. But obviously, with very big topics, I feel like most definitely I should sit down and just have like a singular video about it, because like it's some like this week it works out for this time around because I've been gone for 2 weeks, so like there's a lot of things I do want to talk about. But like when the things start to slow down, it's not gonna be like as heavy. You know what I mean? But moving on, another thing that just caught that well, there we go, that blew me was it was on TikTok. So on TikTok, there's this girl called fudge. It was Kathy Cooking with Kaya. There we go. Cooking with Kaya. So she's just a girl on TikTok. She dances. She cooks nice food. That's the gimmick. Obviously, people like that gimmick. It's a go-to gimmick. I know there's one girl who did it or who does do it, called like Mochi. She's bad. There's like another girl who makes sandwiches, like making a sandwich to like get a boyfriend. So like this being attractive and then cooking food, not a crazy thing. It's been around for a while, but for some reason she was blowing up on TikTok because guys were just like going crazy for her. Like they were like, man, this girl's not only fine, she dances, makes good food. This is wifey right here. And they were and repost this on their TikToks while having girlfriends. So a bunch of girls were on TikTok now complaining like, oh, it's not even that bad. Her plates are mid, yada, yada. I don't know why you guys are hyping her up, gassing this girl up. Like, they were really, like, bashing this girl for, like, a little bit, too. And then girls started making, plates themselves, like, showing off their food. Like, some of their plates were pretty decent. Like, okay, that's good. But some of their plates just were not great at all. Like, comparing your cooking to shorties off of TikTok, you're not competing, bro. Like, you're just trying too hard at this point. It was just a very funny thing to, like, play out in real I think it was real time. He said this all happened like these past 2 days, I think. So it's just insane to see how these ladies are like crashing out saying, oh, she's mid or whatever, and also trying to show off their place. She's saying I can do exactly what she does, like for the boyfriends and whatnot. Because they think the boyfriend's gonna leave them for her. Just insane. Then no, that's not even the most insane part. The most insane part to all this was someone made a fake account of her. It gained like a couple 1,000 followers. Then on the account, like during the hype, all those people like gassing her up saying like they want to get with her or whatnot. The account then says, guys, I'm 17, y'all are weird. And then obviously people are like, oh, see, you guys are all pedos and yada 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 because you like the 17-year-old girl. But it was a fake account, and like the reason why people know it was fake because like I think a while back on YouTube, she said how she's like 23 years old, like a video when people were like doing her a Q&A with her. So like people are going to the great lengths like trying to bring this lady down. I just thought it was like kind of insane to see how y'all are have the pitchforks ready to bash this woman because she's just cooking and dancing. Just it was pretty wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was another cool Twitter thing. Was that Twitter? No, that was TikTok. But a crazy Twitter thing that happened actually, it was what was it? So like this artist made a picture of Dada like made the characters black. Nothing too crazy you would think, right? But then Twitter somehow found this. Like I'll say the wrong side of Twitter found this and were like bashing, like saying, "Oh, this is racist. This is bad. Why are you doing this? How dare you? You're blackwashing Japanese culture. You're doing all this stuff." Just like really bash her down for this for a picture, because like when it comes to like drawing pictures with like if you're allowed to like do what you want to an extent. When I say like don't be drawing like weird gross stuff, you know what I mean? So like you're allowed to do what you want. Like hey, I want to have myself in this character, so like I want to draw the characters to look like me. So, and I feel like all artists do this. So I thought it was very weird like how they were bashing like this one black artist who's like 16, mind you. So they were bashing like a kid in high school for drawing art for people to look like them. And then like the retort they always was like, what if we made Black Panther white? And then like the counter to that is the issue isn't like you making Black Panther white. If you were like, oh, I want to pretend to be Black Panther, like I want to draw Panther white, that's cool. But the only reason why you bring that up is out of spite for someone doing something out of creativity and love. Why are you making Black Panther white out of hate and just to prove a point? You know what I mean? Because even if, let's say, Marvel Comics gonna make like a white Black Panther, it's not like making T'Challa white. You can like actually have a way to make that work where like, I don't know, let's say T'Challa, one of his kids, like have an adoptive brother. They raise an adoptive brother. Now he has a chance to get the mantle of Black Panther. So more of like have Black Panther like they do anyway, be like a legacy role, like the name Black Panther, where it could be a different person, like how there's Miles Morales and Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy, like that's Spider-Man's like a mantle. Have that be the same thing, but making T'Challa white out of spite though, I feel like that's the issue people are bringing up. You know what I mean? Like you could, though it would be weird, you could make a character who's white have the Black Panther mantle. I think that made sense to a T, kind of, hopefully. If I didn't, you guys can see in the comments, I'll probably explain myself better. But the point was, they were being like overly just rude about it. It's just in general, Twitter's just kind of just a toxic cesspool. And like, with all the rage bait too and race bait, it's just in an insane place. And like, it works too. Like, there's a lot of accounts on Twitter who are just like posting like very heavily racial stuff. And like it's good rage bait for them to get, interaction, but also it brings in the racists too, like, oh, look at this racist post. I agree, and gets like 7,000 likes. It's depressing to see sometimes, bro. Like it's just like, dang, like all of you guys just like openly okay with being just so hateful on an app. You know what I mean? It's just wild, but at the same time, Twitter has good memes too. So like, you gotta take the good with the bad, but like that bad is it's hefty for no reason, bro. No reason at all. But yeah, that's like my little talk. I think that was a good catch up. It's been 2 weeks. Don't want just this camera a little bit. I'm glad I'm back. Gonna come back harder than ever with a burning passion, if you will. Oh, I know I said this last time when it comes to gaming and whatnot, but I'm almost so like I'm getting my setup ready so I can start gaming, showing you guys like me gaming for live streams and whatnot, just talking to you guys through a live stream, because Marvel Rivals dropped like a couple days, like a week ago, I think. That game is gas, bro. Like I kind of want to stream that game for you guys just to interact and whatnot, have some fun content. I get to play a game and get people to watch you at the same time. It's like a win-win for me. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that set up. I'm trying to get the PC ready, but those are expensive, so I got to get all the parts and whatnot. And like, I'm not a millionaire, obviously, not yet. Just you wait. But still, bro, like it's a lot. It costs money to get a decent PC too, because I'm not gonna get like a cheap PC. Like I'm gonna make sure to get the bread so like works fun, just for me personally, and also just for you guys, just like the streaming and whatnot is smooth and nice. You feel me? But yeah, I think that's it for this catch up. No, that's not it. One more thing. One Piece. I haven't talked about One Piece in a minute. It's been like I think 2 to 3 months. But One Piece was on a hiatus too. They're gonna take another break, and then they're on another break right now. So my hiatus kind of in line, but still my bad. Quick thoughts on One Piece right now. Pretty good. I'm excited for Elbath because Elbath's been hyped up since like the dang near beginning of the show, like day one, like pre-time skip. It's been hyped up. So finally seeing it. It's like Viking culture because like I like Viking culture. I like Norse mythology. That's pretty dope. Like when it comes to mythologies, Greek is pretty good. Egyptian and Norse are pretty good too. Like yeah, like Norse mythology it's just raw to me. I like it. So like I'm glad like they're kind of going to that route. They introduced Loki. His character design is dope. So yeah, just quick thoughts on it. Oh, Robin met Saul this week too. So that was a very that did me a little bit. No tears, obviously. No tears over here. But that did hit me, her reunited with Saul after all this time, saying, "Hey, I survived, bro. You helped me out." And like her breaking down, getting her haircut like she did when she was younger. It was sweet, bro. Like that was a real touching moment, bro. So I just can't wait moving on from One Piece when we get to see Brooke and Laboon meet up again, bro. That's gonna, oh my god, bro. That's gonna hit super hard too. Seeing those because like Laboon's backstory was already sad. Then you get Brooke added to that. That just hits super different. And then going to see them reunite again, man, bro, that's going to hit a lot of people. I'm not going to lie to you. And plus with the songs you play in the background, probably like the yo ho ho. Oh my, think about that, bro. It's giving me a little bit warm inside. Like that's going to be one of my favorite moments for sure, most definitely. But I think now I got all my thoughts out. That's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy like this Wednesday talk, but it's going to be Thursday talks. Hopefully, I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm excited. Glad to be back. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like. If you want to share, you can. I don't know why you would, but maybe you want to put my face out there. So share if you want to. But most importantly, subscribe. We got some new subscribers. I saw I was going like I got a couple more subscribers, so that made me happy. So let's keep that trend going. You feel me? Like let's get up those numbers. All right. I don't know what to say after that, but yeah. Thanks for your time, and I'll catch you guys next time.